and I just heard a funny story that I wanted to tell you. Your grandma and I went to the store this morning, and I was riding in the car with her, and off to the side was a guy on a snowmobile. And I don't know if you know what a snowmobile is or not, but I asked her grandma if she could find me a picture of a snowmobile so I could show you when I talk to you today. So she gave me her computer to use so I could show you this picture of a snowmobile. And you see that person riding on the snowmobile, and you see down here how it has these things in the front that they just ride on top of the snow while you're going along. And anyway, we were riding along, and she said, "Did Mark ever tell you about our first date a long time ago?" And I said, "I don't think so." And she said, "When we went out on the snowmobiles." And I said, "No, I didn't. He never told me this story." And she said, "Well, it was our very first date when we were just starting to be sweethearts." And her daddy lived on a farm, and he had two of these. He had two of those. And so your grandma asked your grandpa if he wanted to come out to her daddy and her mommy's farm and ride the snowmobiles. And so he said yes. And so they got all dressed up in their outfit, their snowmobile outfits, and you see how this person is wearing all that stuff because it's really cold when you're out there on a snowmobile. And so they were riding along, and your grandma told your grandpa that he should stay with her because she knew all about the farm and where you could go and where it would be safe and where it wouldn't be safe. And so he just kind of smiled, like, "I know what I'm doing here." I don't think he'd ever been on a snowmobile in his whole life before that. And so they were out riding, and they were going kind of slow. They were going, and then your grandpa, he went on ahead like he was really something. He was big stuff. And he went on out ahead of her. And what he didn't know was, and I want to show you this picture, because can you see down here, there's all of these grooves in the snow? See that? Well, on the farm, when her grandpa was doing his farming out in the field, sometimes he was riding his big tractor along, and then he would turn and go that way for a while. And so when he turns in the dirt in the summertime when it's hot out, he would make these grooves in the dirt. There'd be kind of grooves in the dirt, but the grooves went as he would turn, so the grooves would turn. And your grandma knew that, but your grandpa didn't know that. And so he was riding along. He was going out ahead of your grandma on this snowmobile. And he came to a place where her daddy had turned his tractor in the summertime. And the front part of this snowmobile, you see these things out here? Well, they got caught in those grooves, and the snowmobile all of a sudden, all on its own, went that way, but your grandpa didn't. Your grandpa kept going that way. And he landed in a big snow pile, and your grandma said the only thing she could see Oh, the only thing that she could see was his boots sticking out of the snowball. And she got off her snowmobile, and she was standing there laughing and laughing. Well, he pulled himself back out of that snowpile. And you see that helmet? Well, your grandpa had on a helmet like that, and his helmet was all filled up with snow on the inside around his face. So as he pulled himself out of that snowpile, his helmet all filled up, he came out, and he was sitting there at the edge of that snowpile. And he pulled off his helmet, and all this snow came falling from around his face. So we got home, and I asked your grandpa, I said, do you remember your first day with your grandma when you went riding on a snowmobile? He said, I don't want to talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it. Anyway, just boots. His boots are just sticking out of that snow. That's the only thing sticking out of that snow. These two boots sticking out. You know, the feet sticking straight up. And there's your grandpa. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. All right. I just wanted to share that with you. I want you to know about your grandpa. I wanted you to know that he did that. Oh, he thought he was such hot stuff. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. All right. I gotta go. Oh, boy. Oh, I gotta go. Okay. This is Philbert.